So I would never have predicted 10 years ago when I was just doodling in a notebook about the imaginary bike business that I wanted to have. Not a single one of the pressing issues facing me would have anything to do with the bike. The whole thing, the entire business, revolves around the way in which we approach our relationships with customers. And I know that sounds incredibly boring, and maybe it is, but that's turned out to be the truth. And the funniest part of it is that for a few years, I really truly, in my core, I believed that if I just worked really hard to be the best possible mechanic, that would be enough. And it turns out it's enough to get started and it's enough to build a strong reputation. And that's about it. I still remember the day years ago I finally realized that the skills that had gotten me to where I was would get me no further. And at that time, I was just a man in a van working out of a single garage at a house not far from where our commercial workshop is now. Skills are important and skills are required. And that insane work ethic and drive is definitely the major reason that the business survived its infancy. And those skills and standards need to be the benchmark for people who come and work here. But the subtle art of knowing how and when and why and where to apply those skills, whilst being mindful of the customer's needs and their wants and expectations and budget, and then running a business and employing people on top of still doing the work, the learning curve has been steep, and still is steep, but it's in pursuit of something I really want to do, which I think is pretty cool. So one of the other funny things I used to believe is that if I owned a business, I'd be free from having to design systems and processes. That is just not true. Instead, I've come to appreciate that piece by piece, you can actually systemize your way forward towards whatever goals you have, all while still getting to do the work that you enjoy and still giving customers a good experience.